Blessed day, Grade 7 Nortonistas! Welcome sa isa na namang 20 minutong punong-puno ng kaalaman. Maraming matututunan. Mundo ng numbers atin niyang pag-uusapan. Hindi ka na malilito. So positive at negative hindi na rin mahihilo. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Halina't matuto! Are you ready for a fun-filled discussion? By the way, I am Karen Rose Salapar, na China apo ni Lolo, Karen po. And what are you waiting for? Get your learner's pocket, answer sheets and ballpen, and stay tuned in another exciting grade 7 mathematics lesson only here at HALINA'T MATH-TUTO sa Dasmariñas North National High School.
Today's topic is special products. By the end of the lesson, you're expected to use patterns or algebraic methods to find the products of A. Square of a binomial, B. Sum and difference of binomials, C. Cube of a binomial, and D. Square of a trinomial. Did you know that there are binomials or trinomials that when you multiply, the products form a pattern? Such are called special products. Using the laws of exponents, you will be able to find the product of A. Square of a binomial, B. Sum and difference of binomials, C. Cube of a binomial, and D. Square of a trinomial. Let's have example number 1 about square of a binomial. What is the square of the sum of A and B? For this example, I'm going to show you 3 steps on how to get the product of a square of a binomial. For the first step, we need to square the first term of a binomial. Second, multiply 2 to the product of 2 terms. Lastly, square the second term. So, we square A. A times A is A squared. And then, multiply 2 to the product of the first term, A, and last term, B. 2 times A times B is equal to 2AB. Lastly, square B. B times B is B squared. Thus, the square of the sum of A and B is A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. Let us have another example. Find the product of the square of the difference of 3xy and 7. First step, we square 3xy. Lahat ng nasa braces ay imumultiply ng 2 beses. So, 3 times 3 is 9 and x times x is x squared. Y times y is y squared. Second step, multiply 2 to the product of 3xy and negative 7. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times x is 6x. 6x times y is 6xy. So we have positive 6xy. Then we multiply it to 6xy times negative 7 is negative 42xy. Lastly, square the last term which is negative 7. Negative 7 times negative 7 is equal to positive 49. Thus, the product of the square of the difference of 3xy and 7 is 9x squared y squared minus 42xy plus 49. Para mas madalian kayo at hindi malito sa sign, ang gawin nyo is itong method na ito. Kapag ang square ng binomial ay addition, 2 plus na ang ilagay nyo agad. Kapag naman subtraction ang nakasquare, ay negative yung una, then yung pangalawa, plus na. Then i-apply na natin yung steps na i-square yung first term. Second, imumultiply lagi sa 2 yung first and last term para makuha ang middle term. Lastly, i-square na yung last term. Last example for the square of a binomial. What is the square of the sum of x and y minus 2? First, get the square of x. x times x is x squared. Next, let's multiply 2 to the product of x and y minus 2. We just simply put them together. 2x enclosed by parentheses y minus 2. Lastly, square y minus 2. We can just put a square, or you could also expand your answer. Thus, the product of this is x squared minus 2x quantity y minus 2 plus quantity y minus 2 squared. In expanded form, x squared minus 2xy plus 4x plus y squared minus 4y plus 4. Kung napansin nyo po, minultiply lang po natin yung negative 2x sa loob ng y minus 2. Negative 2x times y is negative 2xy. Negative 2x times negative 2 is positive 4x. Then, in-apply natin yung square of a binomial sa y minus 2 squared. So, we have y squared, then 2 times y times negative 2 is negative 4y, and negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Let's proceed to the sum and difference of binomials. What is the product of the sum of a and b, and the difference of a and b? For this example, I'm going to show you 2 steps to get the product of this. For the first step, we need to square the first term of a binomial. A times a is a squared. Second, square the last term. B times b is b squared. Remember that positive times negative or opposite signs result to negative sign when multiplied. Or we can simply use the FL method. Just multiply first to first terms and last to last terms. And the sign is always negative if we have the sum and difference of 2 binomials. Thus, the product of a plus b times a minus b is a squared minus b squared. Let us have another example. Find the product of 2w minus 3z and 2w plus 3z. First step, we multiply the first to first term. 2 times 2 is 4. W times w is w squared. Then, laging minus kapag sum and difference ang given. Lastly, multiply last to last term. 3 times 3 is 9, and z times z is z squared. Thus, the product is 4w squared minus 9z squared. Let's move forward. The cube of a binomial. What is the cube of the difference of a and b? Take note of this. The cube of binomial is the sum of 4 terms, where each term can be obtained as follows. How to get the first term? To get the cube of the first term, based on the given, we have a. So, a cube. Tatlong beses mo multiply si a, kaya naging a cube. A times a is a squared, times a is a cube. Second term, 3 times the product of the square of the first term and the second term. So, 3 times a squared times b, minultiply natin ng doble yung a, kaya naging a squared. Then, how to get the third term is to 3 times the product of the first term and the square of the second term. Dito naman, sa third term, para mahanap natin yung third term, imumultiply naman natin ng 2 beses yung second term, hindi na yung first term. So, laging imumultiply natin sa 3 yung first term, then after nun, yung i-square natin yung second term, saka natin multiply lahat. So, we have 3 times a times b is 3ab squared. Thus, for the fourth term, how to get the fourth term? Cube the second term. So, we have b cubed. Tatlong beses natin i-multiply yung b. So, b times b times b is equal to b cubed. Kapag cube of the sum of a binomial, lahat ng signs ay positive. we have 3 plus signs. Pero kapag difference katulad ng una nating sample, magiging minus, plus, minus ang sign ng tatlong operation in between 4 terms. So, the product is a cubed minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared minus b cubed. Kapag naman cube of the sum of a and b, example ng number 2, the product is a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed. Let us have the last example. The cube of the sum of 2x and y. Cube 2x is the first step. Tatlong beses natin i-multiply ang 2x. 2x times 2x is 4x squared times 2x is 8x cubed. Next, x cubed. Next is, to get the second term, always multiply 3 to the square of the first term, which is 2x. So, 3 times 2x times 2x is 12x squared. Then, multiply it to the second term, which is y. So, 12x squared times y is 12x squared y. Next, to get the third term, always multiply 3 to the first term, which is 2x. 3 times 2x is 6x. Then, multiply it to the square of the second term, which is y. So, 6x times y is 6xy squared. Lastly, to get the fourth term, cube the second term, y. Y times y is y squared times y is y cubed. The product is 8x cubed plus 12x squared y plus 6xy squared plus y cubed.
Say what?
We are now on the last special product, the square of a trinomial. Consider this example. The square of a plus b plus c. First step is to square the first term a, then square of the second, square of the third. The fourth step is to multiply 2 to the product of first term a and second term b is 2ab. For fifth step is to multiply 2 to the product of first term a and third term c, which is 2ac. Lastly, 2 times the product of second term b and third term c, 2bc. Since positive naman po lahat ng terms, we have 5 plus signs in between 6 terms. The product is a squared plus b squared plus c squared plus 2ab plus 2ac plus 2bc. Let's try another example. The square of 3a minus b plus 2c. First, we need to square 3a. 3a times 3a is equal to 9a squared. Second step, we need to square negative b. Negative b times negative b is equal to positive b squared. Third step, we need to square 2c. 2c times 2c is equal to 4c squared. Fourth step, we need to multiply 2 to the product of 3a and negative b, product of the first term and the second term. So, 2 times 3a is 6a. 6a times negative b is negative 6ab. Fifth step, we need to multiply 2 to the product of 3a, which is the first term, and 2c, which is the last term. 2 times 3a is 6a. Then 6a times 2c is 12ac. Last step is to multiply 2 to the product of the second term, negative b, and the last term or third term, 2c. 2 times negative b is negative 2b. Negative 2b times 2c is negative 4bc. The product is 9a squared plus b squared plus 4c squared minus 6ab plus 12AC minus 4B.
All for today. You may now start answering your learning tasks for the week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe in our YouTube channel so you would be updated in our latest uploads. At ayun na nga, sana ay may natutunan kayong bago sa ating talakayan. Hanggang sa susunod na Miyerkules, samahan nyo kami muli sa 20 minutong punong-puno ng kaalaman. Maraming matututunan, mundo ng numbers atin niyang pag-uusapan. Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Halina't matuto!